Hey everybody, it is Veets from the Build Better crew, and today I'm going to bring you the deck tech for Our Lady Isabella. Um, it, so with Isabella, she's a 3/4 with 5 wounds who has the ability to give Quick Draw and Ferocious to her team, for her team attacks. In order to level, she needs 3 characters at least to team attack in 1 attack to gain XP, and she needs 2 of those. The idea behind this deck was to try to get her to level. At level 2, she has an amazing ability where you can pay a red during the build phase, and then for the rest of the game, anytime you drop a location, she gets +2/+2, 2+1/+1 counters. And that ability does stack. So she has the potential to get huge. So the plan with my Isabella deck was to, well, originally it was a hodgepodge of all these things that could team attack together. I was running Star-Lord, I was running Lamberts, I was running Hope because she can become Lambert and then they can team attack with everyone. It was just a big mess where I was trying to get things to happen. So I brought up the idea, what if instead of trying to do that, I just cheat characters into play? And nobody's better at cheating characters into play than Pixie. So I went with an A-Force curve. Wasp is just a resilient 1-drop who will stick around for a little bit because of the shrink ability and the sting ability. You don't always have to kill someone with that sting ability. Sometimes you just weaken them so that you can survive to the next turn. The plan is drop Wasp on 1 and hit either Pixie or Squirrel Girl on 2. Both of them effectively do the same thing in giving you 2 extra attackers on turn 2. That's a total of 3. You make your team attack. You don't care if anyone survives. It doesn't matter. Squirrel Girl has the added benefit of having 2 wounds, so she'll survive into turn 3. Pixie comes into play, pays the blue, and grabs anyone in the deck and can team attack with them. The only exception to that is Jungle Hunter. If she happens to hit Jungle Hunter, you'll ramp instead, which is just fine. After that, it's a very typical A-Force curve, borrowing pretty much from the Sister Grimm top 8 deck from Gen Con. The only plot twists we run are You Wouldn't Like Her When She's Angry and Death Trap, both of which are heavily defensive plot twists to keep your characters alive. After you've leveled, which most likely is turn 4, the beginning of your build, you flip a red, then you lay a resource, you get bigger, you continue to play on curve, trying to flip a red and exponentially get bigger every turn. Eventually, Isabelle's the biggest person on your board and can't be stopped. Anytime hitting Jungle Hunter after a Pixie drop, and it's another X +1/+1 counters on Isabella. Tested this build out a few times, currently undefeated with it. It's a very fun deck. I run 4 of all the locations that are important and 2 of the jungle. The first build ran Megan, but Megan turned into very much a win more card because all she's going to do is get as big as Isabella plus whatever else is on the field. And you're not throwing around a whole lot of +1/+1 counters other than Isabella. So it kind of became unnecessary. We opted for Squirrel Girl because, again, she provides more team attackers. Overall, the deck is undefeated. It's loads of fun, and I love just looking at my opponent making suicide attacks, paying for Pixie without Singularity on the board just to get that 3rd attacker out, and just filling up my own graveyard. It's a very much a red deck. A red deck wins. You're just going all out to make it happen. And in the end, you're just too big. Competitively, its weaknesses will be what any aggro deck's weaknesses are. Thor will slow it down by killing characters without attacking. Ripley will slow it down by hiding. Ghost will slow it down by hiding. But so long as they're not doing a whole bunch of crowd control on your board, it's likely that you're going to level, and it's likely that you're just going to keep getting bigger. The great thing about Isabella is, short of her being Singularity out of play, she's going to keep those triggers for her red ability the whole game. So anytime a new location comes back into play, she's going to get 4 to 6 to 8 +1/+1 counters and become, again, too big to handle. She does share that 5 wound curse that a lot of other players do. I don't know about her competitive playability. I don't even know about this deck as a final draft. I just know that this one is a lot of fun, and so far I haven't lost with it. If you enjoyed the deck tech, Feel free to subscribe, like, comment, tell us what you think should go in place of it. I know John suggested a few things to possibly go in here. Um, if you like other deck techs, we are trying to put out a bunch in the near future. We want to move toward strategy and playing with our channel. If you like what you see, just comment and subscribe. Appreciate you guys, and as always, when your deck doesn't work, don't get mad. Just build better.